Hi, how you doing? I was just walking around trying to go to the upper level and this happened, so I guess we're recording now. The Kamurocho Guard? What the hell is that? You superheroes or something? No more. Huh? What the? Hey, that's enough. Seeing weak folks like you trying to act big just pisses me off. And who the hell are you, old man? You best stay the fuck out of our business. So weaklings like you picking on even weaker guys is called business now. Sounds like a pretty shitty business to be. What'd you say? I don't know who you think you are, Gramps, but you're fixing to get a lesson in the art of kick-assing. We'll see what we'll be teaching home. This old man is actually pretty funny. Alright then, let the lesson start. Shut up and fight already, unless you let guys picking unless unlike you guys, picking on small fry isn't my thing, so I'll make this quick and painful. Come on, let's break this guy's mouth so we don't have to hear it anymore. Oh my god. You think you're gonna get away with this, man? There are no consequences for stepping on insects like you. You don't know who you're messing with. You just made enemies with the Kamurocho Aqua Devils. The rest of our team is already on the lookout for your ass. You ain't getting off easy. Wait. I heard that you helped one of our members. Oh, you're Kiryu-san. I had a feeling it was you. So you're back in town? And you are? Oh, how rude of me. I am Akashi from the Kamurocho Guard. We volunteer our efforts in order to maintain peace and order in Kamurocho. I had no idea that I'd be meeting such a legend when I woke up this morning. I've heard so many things about you. It's an honor. I would like to offer you something as thanks for helping us out. Don't need it. I just didn't want to see you go any further. By the way, see that go any further. By the way, who are those guys? A gang with growing influence in the area. A gang, huh? For the most part, things were relatively quiet when you were here. But after you left, young gangs like that began to multiply. They don't like what we do and take every chance they get to take us down. We've been trying to reason with them, but to no avail. We're still too small to carry out any real preventative measures. I see. You guys have your work cut out for you. We'll do anything to make the city we love a better place, but honestly, times in Kamurocho are tough. Either way, this isn't good, Kiryu-san. What you just did back there made you a target as well. It would appear so, but that's nothing for you to worry about. I don't plan on bothering them, but I don't plan to forgive them either if they try to start something with me. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Just had to let my cat inside. I don't plan on bothering them, but I don't plan to forgive them either if they start something with me. And if they learn their lesson after I'm through, it's better business for you, right? You have a point there, but we're the reason the fight even started. Let us assist you, Kiryu-san. Assist me? Are you suggesting that we fight together? I don't think that's necessary. I see. Okay then. How about letting me pay for helping you get rid of that gang? Pay me? No, sorry. I don't feel good about taking money from volunteers. But I appreciate the offer. No, please. We get funding for our activities from various places. I had planned to use it to hire some professionals actually. But I think you alone are equal to a dozen infantry troopers. Please help us, Kiryu-san. Alright, if you insist, I guess I'll accept the offer. Thank you. After today, you're bound to see more of the game come out and target you. Please be careful. Until next time. Okay, anyway. Good, my beloved people. I'm going to impart some knowledge to you. Listen well and engrave it into your heart. Yes, sir. It's okay to cry. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Look, I get where you're coming from. Just calm down for 1 second, Shinya. You don't get a damn thing. You're too soft, man. You know the rules, Yuya-san. If a customer ducks out on their bill, it's the host's responsibility. Mitsuri knew that when he let his girl run up that huge tab. You're not wrong. Those are the rules. I've seen it happen time and time again in this biz. And sure, I'm being easy on Mitsuru, but he deserves a little slack with how hard he works. Besides, the kid's a real high earner for us. We just gotta let this one mistake slide, or learn from it, and we'll all be better off in the long run. But for now, yeah. God, you're so adorable and annoying at the same time. But for now, yeah, of course I'm gonna help him. And what? Stardust is just gonna eat the 5 mil he lost? He'll pay it. Don't worry. Just not yet. Hitting him with all that at once would bankrupt the poor kid. Come on, are you gonna bail out everyone who fucks up from now on? Stardust will go under in the blink of an eye. Kazuki-san would never have let this bullshit slide. Hey, Yuya. Problem so big you had to take it outside, huh? I didn't know you were back in town. Just for a bit while I take care of some business. Well, I would have dropped by with a gift or two if you'd let me know first. Don't sweat it. We've known each other for too long to be worried about those kind of formalities. By the way, how are things going at the club? You and that kid didn't really look like you were seeing eye to eye. Sorry you had to see that, Kiryu-san. So, what's going on? It's this host we have, Mitsuru. He let one of his customers run out on a 5 million yen tab. Ouch. I hear that's a pretty common thing, though. It is. Mitsuru is one of the hardest workers we've got, too. And I can't even begin to tell you how much business he's brought in. He's just got kinda unlucky this time. So I wanna give him a hand somehow if I can. That's the Yuya, I know. I just don't know, Kiryu-san. You think I'm too soft on them? Shinya seems to think so. Pretty sure Kazuki-san called me soft at least once too. Is wanting to help my host out really so bad? Yuya. But hey, you don't need to hear all this. I should be getting back inside anyway. Gotta do my part to keep Stardust the top host club in Kamurocho. I appreciate you lending an ear though, Kiryu-san. Thanks. Maybe I should head inside and see what Kazuki has to say about this. It's been a while, Kazuki. Oh, Kiryu-san. It sure has. How are things going? Well enough, I guess. You guess. Are you worried about what's going on with Yuya and Shinya? Huh? You heard about that? Yeah, I saw them going at it outside the club earlier. Sorry you had to see that. Not exactly the image we want to project to the world. Even though he's the manager now, Yuya can still get a bit hot under the collars at times. I wouldn't worry about it. It's nice to see a man have passion for his work. and it seems to me he has it in spades. Agreed. That's why I chose to let him take over as manager. I knew I could count on him when things went south. Speaking of which, what do you think he should do? You should do about the whole tab situation? Like I said, you is the manager now, so I fully stand behind whatever decision he makes, of course. But what? Well, a lot of times when the host lets the customer run up a big tab like that, he has some kind of ulterior motive. Oh, that's my opinion at least. No matter how young, green, or easy to manipulate a customer may be, it doesn't make sense to advance someone that kind of credit. 5 million yen is no small amount. Still, it's not unheard of. True enough. Usually, though, it's a case of the host needing to boost his sale figures. The easiest way to accomplish this is to pressure a customer into ordering pricey drinks. But for some reason, I don't believe that was the case this time. Honestly, I had the feeling Mitsuru was set up. Who would do something like that? Good question. Even if that were the case, though, I can't simply take matters into my own hands. Yuya is the manager, which means he's the one who needs to handle these kinds of problems. I guess what happens to Mitsuru all depends on Yuya's skill as a manager then. You know, at times I think Yuya is too kind for this job. Maybe Kazuki's right. Sometimes Yuya really is too nice for his own good. Okay. Just a minute ago, there was this old man at this convenience store drunk off his ass. He even had his head around his head. That's definitely not something you see every day. Where are you? Oh, that's drunk. Okay.
あれは
ねえ、ええやんか。
ちょっとやめて。
そんなこと言わんと付き合ってよ。
話して。
その点を話しなさい。あ女性が迷惑しているではないかい。早々にパスリなさい。何やと言ってもわからないようだね。ではかかっていきなさい。てめえ。おら
ひらめいた。典型が来た。
Alcohol is a scary thing. Sometimes it can change a weak, faint-hearted man into a brave man. One drunk man called out another man who was persistently coming on to a woman. The drunk then settled the score with a crushing counterkick. That brave drunk saved that woman tonight. I think I'll call him Necktie Man, messenger of justice. I like how there's a stamina accent. Ah.
あれは。
もう諦めなさい。
うるせえ。こいつがどうなってもいいのか。
答えなさい。仕掛けた爆弾の線、赤を切るの、青を切るの。
早く銃を下ろせ。こいつがどうなってもいいのか。
ひらめいた。
Gomar chose a traversal of revelations. This time it was the actions of a female detective who chased down a cowardly man that sparked my revelation. The man was holding a boy hostage, but that boy came up with a surprise attack of his own. The detective wouldn't let the criminal fall, though. She picked him back up and finished him off. But man, that kid was amazing. He'd be a good match for Taki back in Okinawa. Okay. That's all the revelations for Kiryu that I know of. Actually gonna save real quick. How can this not be good enough? The texture of the noodles, the flavor of the soup, it's all exactly the same as Kyushu's our #1 ramen. True, there's no question that it's faithful to the Kyushu #1 star ramen. I don't see any reason why I can't open up my own Kyushu #1 star shop. This ramen shop could possibly this ramen couldn't possibly disgrace the name. Yes, the ramen you have here is very well made. Okay, then why won't you let me open a new location? Because no means no. Now get back to work. Ouch. I know what it is. You just don't want me to go out on my own. Hey, I'll have a bowl. Ah, if it isn't Kiryu-san. Oh, Kiryu-san. Remember me? Ueda from Ace Cook. Nice to see you again. Oh, right. You were the one who made an instant version of the ramen here. It's been a while. You still come here?
Yeah.
Of course. I'm a huge fan of this place. Right. I remember. By the way, who was that just now? Your apprentice? That's right. His name's Matsuyama. He's young, but he's got plenty of determination and skill. He's really mastered our ramen. I can't wait to see what he'll do in the future. But you don't want him to open his own shop. Well, I'm sure it's not that you don't want to expand. I'm guessing you have your own reasons. Would you like to talk about it? I'd like to help if I could. I hate to burden customers with our problems, but I suppose I can tell you. Matsuyama's plenty good, that's for sure. But do you really think there's any point in him just making the same ramen as I do? With the skill and intensity he's got, I'd like to see him make something only he's capable of. So you think he ought to go into business on his own rather than just opening a branch of Kyosho number one star? That's how you really feel? That's right. And you couldn't just say that to Matsuyama-san? Actually, knowing you, I guess that's not likely. You nuts? What good is it gonna do for me to tell him? He's gotta see it for himself. It seems like he's really serious, though. Anyway, enough of this talk. Sorry to bother you with our troubles. Enjoy your ramen. Thanks. Matsuda-san really seems to have his heart set on opening a new branch. Yeah, he seemed pretty upset about it. Kiryu-san, I know it's none of my business, but do you think it would be okay to let Matsuyama-san know how the owner really feels about the whole thing? Yeah, it seems he will never know otherwise. I'll see what I can do to help. You will? Thanks. Let's go find Matsuyama-san. Any idea where he might be? Well, no? Oh, well, it's not like he could have gotten far. Let's split up and look for him. Sounds good. I'll call you if I find him. Sure, I'll do the same. He just ran off with his uniform still on, so he should be easy to spot. I should try asking if anybody saw him. I wonder what's up with that ramen shop guy. Excuse me, did you see a guy pass by wearing a white uniform? Yeah, I just saw him coming out of the shop. He went to the end of the street and turned right. Is something wrong? No, nothing big. Thanks a lot. There's Matsuyama. I'll tell Ueda. Thanks for finding him, Kiryu-san. Hi there, Matsuyama-san. Oh, Ueda-san. I'm sorry I lost it back there. No, it's okay. About the owner, though. Forget about him. All he wants to do is keep the name of the shop for himself. Actually, that's not quite true. What other reason is there? I made that ramen so carefully, and he just brushed it off like it was nothing. It's not that. The owner has bigger hopes for you than just opening a new branch. That's why he's acting that way. What do you mean by that? That's what he really said? Yeah. He thinks you should focus on creating your own unique ramen. That's how much faith he has in you. You can't let him down, right? You're right. I'm really embarrassed. I talked back to him like that without even understanding what he meant. Well, he is something of an eccentric. He gave you a pretty hard time last year. That's for after all. You can say that again. Kiryu-san, Ueda-san, I really want to thank you two for going to all this trouble for me. My own unique ramen. I'll give it a shot. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you can make. Impress us. I will. I'd better start preparations right away. Glad that's all got cleared up. Yeah, now we just wait and see what he comes up with. A new ramen that could rival the likes of Kyosho number one star. It'll be quite a challenge. Well, I'd better be heading back to work. Thanks for helping me out. Don't worry about it. See you later. Hey, Kiryu-san. Welcome. How's your creation coming along? It's been kinda tough. It's gotta stand up to #1 star standards after all. I've gone around to different ramen shops and I've tested out some new ideas. I'm having a bit of ramen block right now. I see. Say, Kiryu-san, if you're not too busy, would you mind helping me out for new ramen ideas? Who, me? That's right. I've heard quite a bit about you from Ueda-san. He said you really helped him when he was looking on his instant ramen. He's exaggerating. I didn't do much. Still, I need to get a fresh viewpoint. Obsessing over it by myself isn't going to help me get anywhere. Alright, I'll help you if you really want. You mean it? Thanks. I'd like to start out with a little search around town. Would you mind coming along with me? Sure. You said you've already tried all the ramen around here, right? Yeah. I think I must have eaten at every single place in town. In that case, we ought to try something a little different. It might give you some new ideas. Good thinking. Where do you think we should go first? Let's go eat some tasty yakino. I think it has something in common with the rich Totsunaku ramen at Kyosho #1 star. Great idea. Let's go. That was really good. So what do you think? Get any inspiration? Nothing that really jumps out at me. Guess we should go somewhere else then. Where to next? Let's go eat some top-notch sushi. Got it. Expensive, high-end seafood would be the exact opposite of affordable, hearty Tatsunoko ramen we serve. Exactly. Let's go. You're the boss. That was just sublime. Great fish, great rice, simply beautiful. It was good, but did you get any ideas? Not really. Nothing. Oh, well, we might as well take our time. Let's go somewhere else. Where to next? Ramen's all about serving good food fast and cheap. With that in mind, it might be worthwhile to visit a fast food joint. Great idea. I never thought of that. Okay, let's go to Smile Burger. You're the boss. Nothing like a good volume of an affordable at it for an affordable price, and there's just something about the taste I never get sick of. Did it give you any good ideas? Can't say that it did. Shall we head to the next place then? Where to next? Just wander around town. Maybe we were trying too hard. Let's wander around a little bit for a change of pace. But you shouldn't overthink things. Let's just take it slow. Okay. This area never seems to change. No? But I guess the Millennium Tower was one really big change. The kind of people who come here now seem different. You're right, they do. There used to be a lot more small-time thugs around here. Oof, I feel so revitalized. Hey, that's Ueda. Huh? Oh, Kiryu-san. Matsuma-san. What are you up to? We were gonna ask the same thing. Hey, is there something different about you? Oh, you notice? I stopped by a tanning salon. You know, I was up for a little image change. Thought I'd try a new style, like something tough and urban, you know. Well, you were pretty pale before, so your tan makes quite an impact. Doesn't it? Look out. I'm a little bit gangster now. Huh. Were you just bored or something? Wait a minute. Mr. Kiryu. What did you just say? I just thought maybe he had a little too much time on his hands. No, no. Before that. Let's see. He was pale before, so his tan made quite an impact. That's it. What? I've got it. This time I've really got it, Kiryu-san. I have to follow up on this right away. I'll see you guys later. Whoa. What was he talking about? I don't know, but it sounded like he hit upon a good idea. Oh, you mean for his new ramen? That's great. We should drop by number 1 star then. Yeah. How do you like it, boss? This is my new creation. I call it Black Token Otsu Ramen. I see. Garlic oil was an interesting choice. Looks like they've already started. Hi there, Kiryu-san. I'd like you two to taste my new ramen creation too. We'd love to. Wow. Now this is good stuff. Garlic oil. Who would have thought? It's a great combination. The owner was saying the same thing. What is this garlic oil stuff anyway? Yes, the surface of the soup was completely black. That was from the garlic oil. Right. Garlic oil is made by frying and browning garlic in oil to capture the garlic's aroma and flavor. It's what makes this ramen so black. Gives the soup a fragrant aroma and slightly bittersweet flavor, adding depth to the rich number 1 star soup. But there's more to it than that. You use thicker noodles than we normally do to give it a special texture. Yeah, and all the garlic is sure to be good for your health too. Black Tatsunoku Ramen seems like the perfect name. And to think Ueda's tan made you think of it. Inspiration comes in strange ways. So that's what that was all about, huh? Now I get it. So, what do you think, boss? Adding garlic oil to our ramen, I never would have thought. Or, more accurately, I was convinced our ramen was already perfect and didn't need to change. When did I get so set in my ways? Deep. If you've got the skill to come up with an amazing dish like this, you deserve my approval. Bravo. We were talking about you opening a new branch, or even starting your own place. But instead, I'd like you to take over. What? What are you talking about? Having raised an apprentice like you, I now feel fulfilled. I want you to take up the mantle of this shop. Whoa. But, no, I won't accept that. What? You can't retire yet. We need you to keep making your delicious ramen. Matsuyama is right. We all want you to keep at it. But it's true. I want to keep enjoying your ramen for a long time to come. Still, I really do think Matsuyama here is ready for his own shop. In that case, I have an idea. How about you act as partners? Partners. Hear me out. Both of you could make your own kind of ramen, right here at number 1 star. That's a pretty interesting idea. But that would be like we were competing with each other. Customers would have to pick one type or the other. Exactly. That'll certainly make things interesting. Let's start right away. Starting today, we're partners. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because you were my apprentice. Fine by me. I won't hold back either. And Ueda, I bet you're thinking about making an instant cup version of the new ramen already, aren't you? You know it. Ramen this good should be enjoyed by people everywhere. An instant version might not be so easy. I can handle it. Give me one more bowl in the name of research. Glad to. Nice. Actually, I do need to eat. Oh, that's funny. I can choose.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。真島の兄さん。真島の兄さん。桐生ちゃん。おい、どこへ行く。勝手に動くな。何があったんだ。うまいことはめられてしもうた。これでしばらく身動きが取れへん。誰にやられた。大悟や。だって大島大悟や。大悟が。おい、勝手に話すな。そこの君も下がりなさい。公務執行妨害で逮捕するぞ。急げや桐生ちゃん。全部の事件はつながっとる。25年前のやつも100億の事件も安子ちゃんのやつもや。なんだと。このままやと俺らの登場会が潰されてまう。それに今は安子ちゃんが危ない。お前しかおらん。あとは頼んだで。
Hopefully I can still do those side quests.
.そうか。真島を逮捕したか。分かった。あ、冴島靖子の捜索はもう手配済みだ。 あとは例のファイルが今どこにあるか、それを探し出せ。あ、頼んだぞ。それじゃあなたのご協力で真島を逮捕することができましたよ。これで真島組の邪魔が入らない。感謝します。さあ、あとはあなたがどう決断するか、それだけです。
数日前の上野清和会との抗争、それに5年前の100億事件、全てがあなた方によって仕組まれていたことだったとは、未だに信じられません。
だがそれが真実です。もう迷ってる時間はありませんよ、六代目。私はね、道島さん、極道組織というのは社会の必要悪だと思っているんですよ。敗戦後、日本という国の復興を陰で支えてきたのは警察と極道です。それは間違いありません。我々警察は目に見える犯罪から一般人を守り、秩序を築いた。そして極道は目に見えない外敵を水際で叩き、この国を独立国家として成り立たせた。だからね、私は警察だけが正義だなどと言うつもりはありません。警察と極道は今の今まで常に表裏一体、共に同じ道を歩んできたのですから。だが時代は変わった。本来裏の顔であるはずのあなたたちは、組織が巨大化するにつれ本来の立場を忘れ、表の世界に出るようになった。金を稼ごうとする者も増えてきた。巨大な組織には金が必要だ。しかしそれでは何かとお互いに都合も悪い。だから私はそれを本来の形に修正したいだけなんです。あなたさえ良ければ上野清和会は責任を持って潰します。公の力を使ってきれいにね。裏を取り仕切る組織はあまり多くない方がいい。
その条件が荒いというわけですか。
ええ。この荒井を新たに若頭に昇進させて、我々との窓口にしてほしい。組織の運営は新井が取り仕切ります。あなたは六代目として東上会を守ることができる。どうでしょう。あなた方東上会としては本来敵であるはずの我々と手を組める。悪い話じゃないはずですが。
上野清和会はどうするつもりなんですか。
あの桂木という男がバカでないなら、おそらく彼らは彼らで動き出しているはずだ。私以外の警察上層部との取引の材料を確保するためにね。
材料。
25年ぶりの再会だな。 冴島。
桂木。
年は取ったがその目は変わらないな。
なんでお前がここにおるんや。
話すのも面倒なくらいいろいろあってね。まあんたもいろいろ真島さんから聞かされただろう。
お前の目的は何なんや。俺のこと拉致して何になるんや。
まあ心配するな。すぐにあんたを殺そうってわけじゃない。あんたにはまだ生きていてもらうよ。
どうせ殺すんやったら早よやれ。この世にまどろっこしいことして時間使うぐらいやったらいっそ死んだ方がマシや。
ほほう、随分と潔いな。覚悟はできていると。
当たり前じゃボケが。俺が死刑囚や。25年前のあの日18人も殺した時から覚悟はできとる。
18人殺したね。
何がおかしいんじゃ。
あんたは何にも知らなかったのか。あの25年前の事件。お前は誰一人殺してない。
何言うとるんや。
俺なんだよ、18人殺したのは。お前は誰一人殺すことすらできなかった。ただの間抜けだ。
どういうことや。どういうことなんや桂木。説明せえ。
まあそのことは後でゆっくり教えてやるよ。時間はたっぷりあるからな。
何する気や。
俺としたことがちょっと計画が狂ってしまってね。最初は警察とつるんでこの上に立ってるビルをいただくつもりだったんだが、予定を変更せざるを得なくなったんだよ。新井って男のせいでね。
新井や。新井って木戸の兄貴分。どういうことや。
まあ事情はゆっくり話すとして、あんたとあんたの妹さんにはまた協力してもらうよ。
妹やと。お前安子をどうするつもりや。
おっと、まだそんな元気があるのか。安心しろ。あんたたちは今の俺たちの生命線だ。殺しはしないさ。あんたたちと例のファイル、それに有り余るほどの軍資金さえ手に入れれば宗方など用なしだ。どうだ、金の方は準備できたのか。
ええ。スカイファイナンスの隠し金庫にあった現金1000億、無事強奪に成功しました。
お前は。
Oh shit.
お久しぶりです、冴島さん。
Benjamin-san Yusuko-san's in danger. I have a bad feeling about this. Better go back to New Serena and make sure everything's okay. God damn it, the side quests are gone. I need to save. Alright. That's gonna do it for this episode, but I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Peace.